So let's talk about the battlefield area. You are sitting in front of your computer along with your fellow great aspirants. Your heart rate is shooting up. You are sweating despite being seated in a room having 3 essays having 18 degrees Celsius each. You are palpitating so high that you decide that I will put my head down. Then after 15 minutes, your heart rate comes down. You are feeling a bit dizzy and almost half sleepiness. After 15 minutes more, you hear the instructions from the invigilator. Click on the checkbox, click on the I am ready to begin button, and your exam will start. You clicked on the button and you face your first enemy, or should I say your first gate question. So in Mahabharata, Arjun has Lord Krishna as his guide. But in this battlefield, Lord Krishna is directly not there, but still it's fair because you can prepare yourself like that. You don't have Pitamaha Bhishma and also Karna and Guru Drona in opposite side of you. It can be a 50-50 battle. So how to make it a 50-50 battle? That I will tell in this video. And these are few steps, 5 points I will talk about that you need to start right from this moment. People make the mistake of delaying this. They think that okay, abhi to bahut samay hai, I can start it a bit later also. No, you can't take that risk. Because my friend, study is 80% or I can say even 99%. But that 1% that you will neglect, that can ruin your 1 year, 2 year or even 3 year of efforts. So if you don't want to do that, stay tuned. The first point, have you ever thought that why do you make silly mistakes? Okay, so the answer can be very normal. That to reduce silly mistakes, I need to practice more and more. Yes, that is totally cool. But my point is that you are appearing for the test series every day. And you see that I am making same number of silly mistakes, or in the worst situation, even my silly mistakes, the number of silly mistakes are shooting up. Then why is it happening? The one line reason is that your mind is not at peace not at calm. Now it is very normal. You will say that okay, I have that much big examination in front of me. How can I be so calm? That is almost next to impossible, but not actually impossible. But okay, considering this lifestyle that we are not like sages, it is next to impossible. But how can we achieve it at least to up to 70 to 80%? That peace or calm. So firstly, you have to shed all the triggers. It can be a positive one or it can be a negative one. Now, you will ask that how a positive trigger can harm me. For example, if you are appearing for a mock test series, you know that if I get very low marks, sky will not fall on my head. Then you are solving a question. So you are very easy. Okay, but you know that in the examination hall that is not going to happen. But at that moment, your mind is not at your control and suddenly the thought of your crush came into your mind. Oh, she actually praised me yesterday. Nice. And you write 4 into 242. So this is how a positive trigger can be harmful to you. But more harmful is the negative triggers. And now I don't have to give any example about the negative triggers. You are thinking that how to get rid of that? My friend, the answer is, again, you need to shed all those negative triggers. Be it a YouTube video that is containing maybe violence. Be it a friend who is trying to drag you down. Be it that uncle or aunt who is trying to drag you down. You have to shed all these negative things from your life. And there will be so much ambience pressure, peer pressure. So how to get rid of that in this tough situation? For that, I have made a dedicated video. You can go and check out that. And then so now let us move to the next point. The next point is using that boring calculator effectively. Now this point is very common, but now I am just telling about it just for the sake of completeness. It is very normal that you have to use that boring calculator for so much hefty calculations. So at first, you will see that it will take at least 5 minutes for a calculation. You can have a calculation like ln 5 by 4 whole to the power half plus ln 3 by 4, whole to the power 3 by 4 like this. So at first, it will take a long time, but with practice, that 5 minutes can be reduced to 1 minute. So if you have practice, you can save 4 minutes in the examination hall. And I hope that you have that much maturity to understand that how much 4 minutes means in that examination. Okay, this point I don't think needs any much explanation than this. Now the next point is having a foolproof strategy. Now again, you will jump and say that please give me a strategy. Again, try to understand. I try to convey this single fact in all of the videos that no single strategy can fit all. For example, no single treatment or diet can actually fit all. Okay, so you have to make your own strategy actually. But one thing you need to keep in your mind while making that strategy, and that is your strategy needs to ensure that you will not miss any question. You will visit 65 out of 65 questions carefully. In GATE 2022, I was not having any strategy. That is why I made some horrible mistakes, and because of which I was not able to see at least 8 to 10 such questions which I could solve easily. And my rank was 3500, and solving 8 to 10 questions could bring my rank from 3500 to at least 1500. So that is the power of your strategy. But you have to make your own strategy. But I will share with you my strategy of GATE 2023, where I scored a rank of 31, AIR 31. So there my strategy was something like this. I will parse the question paper in 3 goes. For the first go, I will solve only those questions which I can say just by seeing, okay, I can solve it. I know that this is the formula, I'm sure. Okay, this was my strategy, and then I will go to the other questions. But fortunately, in the first go itself, I solved almost 99% paper. It took me 2 hours. Having said that on the first go, my strategy was I will solve only those questions which I can just by seeing say that I can solve this question. Having said that, the next point is don't ever attach your ego with the question. In the fight of Mahabharata, Arjuna told Lord Krishna, his chariot, that see, I am just fighting with Karna, and with my arrow, his chariot was pushed away by 10 steps. So those of you who have watched the movie Kalki, okay, those of you who have watched this, you know this already. You know the scene. Okay. Now, then Arjuna was bragging about him. So he said that I am actually superior to Karna. I know. Because of Karna's bow or Karna's arrow, okay, the chariot of Arjuna was just pushed by 2 feet. But Karna's chariot was pushed by 10 feet because of the Arjuna's arrow. Then Lord Krishna said that in your chariot, Arjuna, there is Hanuman, there is me, who is the Lord of this holy universe, and your chariot is given by Agnidev. But Karna has only himself. So now you imagine that how powerful he is. So my friend, you have to bring your own chariot. You have to keep your own Lord Krishna with yourself. And don't ever try to underestimate any question. If in the examination hall, you feel that any question is easy, but still after all the calculations, the answer is not matching with the options. Please don't fight with the question. That is the horrible mistake that you can make. In GATE 2022, because of not having any strategy, I made the same mistake. There was a heat transfer question about which I have experienced my, I have talked about my experience of making this mistake in this video where I have shared my journey. So there I lost almost 10 minutes. And now you can easily understand that losing 10 minutes, how it can be in that examination. So, but the point is that now you will say that, okay, I can control my mind in the examination hall, that I will not spend more than 3 to 4 minutes. My friend, this is not possible. You have to practice it from this day, that in any test series, you will not spend more than 3 to 4 minutes in any question. You have to practice this from this day only. Otherwise, controlling your mind in the examination hall is not that much easy. Those of you who are thinking that it is easy and it will be easy, I don't need to practice that. All the best to all of them. Now, the last point is, for this last few months, if you have already completed your at least 50% syllabus, then please make sure that you are spending your time 80% on the practice and 20% on learning the new topic. This is very important. Now, practice is not only important for seeing your marks in the test series. See, you have to train your brain for the battlefield. Battlefield is not like that you are fighting with your enemy in a supervised environment. You will be cut, you will be killed. So you have to train your mind like that. And that is why test series is for. So at least 70% of your time should be dedicated towards test series. I hope I am clear. And those of you who have not completed, even if you're 30% syllabus, but still you want a decent marks in GATE 2025, for those, this advice is not okay. You have to learn first. Then remaining amount of time, you have to go for the test series simultaneously. But if you have completed your 50% questions and you are still thinking that still I have to complete my 50% syllabus, then my friend, you can do it. You can learn the new topics also from the test series. How to do that? For that, I have a separate video that how can you get the most out of the test series. Yes, not only the practice, but you can also learn from the test series. So how to do that? For that, you have to go to that video. So these were the facts which will prepare you for the battlefield. Now, if you are still thinking that which test series to buy and how to use the test series, for that, already I have mentioned my dedicated video about the test series. Other than that, if you have a very less amount of time and a vast amount of syllabus, then you must be searching for a crash course which will ensure that you will be completing your syllabus in a particular stipulated amount of time. So how to get those free crash course, yes, free and best crash course which GATE AIR 31 have used. All these things I have jotted down in this playlist where you can get all the free sources that I have referred. You can have a large amount of time or you can have a very short amount of. For all the students, the videos are here. The free videos are here. So I will meet you in those videos. Until that, bye, take care and thank you.